Hello.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. I'm Queen,
And I'm sorry.
and together we are QT Gang, Gang, Gang. Why you always gotta be the difficult one?
Okay.
Always. Always. Why you always gotta be the difficult
What?
My bad, you guys. So sorry, so sorry. So welcome to our channel. Welcome to all the guests that are here now. And tonight we are going to do something a little bit different. Tonight is going to be more about relationship. Yo! So what I mean by that is tonight we are going to have random heart structure. Yay! Pew, 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 pew. And we're basically going to ask some questions about how to keep a relationship strong. Okay, excuse me, you guys. Sorry. So, Random Hearts has been together for, what is this, 17 years, right? Yeah.
And then,
And, oh, sorry. Just trying to get a little situated, you know. But, I said they've been, maybe not.
I know.
Um, but they said they've been together for like 16, 17 years. And so we want to know, hey, buddy, gang, gang, gang. And we want to know what is their secret? What is, we want to know what, guys, we can't stay low. We gotta shoot a video in about an hour.
I know that's
Okay,
right.
that's awesome.
Hold on, you guys. All right.
Ooh,
We got a look.
do y'all see it? Oh, look at the glow. Yes, but
Hey.
good night.
Good night.
Gotta tell our son good night. He has to
Hey.
work in the morning.
Shonda Davis.
Hi, real dear Shonda Davis. How are you?
What you cooking? What's she cooking?
Who cooking?
Uh-uh. She whipping it up in the kitchen.
Okay. Whip. But we hope everyone stay because we want to know. We want to know what is the secret. Like we feel like random heart structure have a secret in how to keep your relationship spicy, how to keep the communication going, and just
Because 17 years is a long time.
okay. That is a long
Because
time,
we push it too right now.
right? And she get on my nerves.
What is that? I don't even know how to say it.
A secret in how to keep your relationship, um,
Oh,
how to keep the communication going. You know, because after you've been together for so long and you don't learn each other, it becomes what am I looking, what's the word I'm looking for? It becomes routine. So we want to know like how to like um check a potato.
Yeah, that's what I making
Ooh, we must try that. Never heard of jacket
Me
potatoes.
neither. It
How
sounds
to
good
keep
though.
our relationship in that newness, because when you first start a relationship, it's exciting, it's mysterious. When you see each other, y'all be all googly eyes, like, you know, and one be shy and one is not. So,
I was the shy.
yeah, we want to know what's the secret. What do we need to do? Can we have some tips? And if anybody else want to give us their secret, we are more than happy
And
to know.
how long have you guys been in a relationship with each other? Like
Yeah,
we've been 2 years.
and 3 years going strong. Whoop, whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
it's baked potato with the skin on it. It's a baked potato.
Oh, okay, okay, that's what's up. We're doing great, China Davies. We're doing real good.
This what I said.
And Key is listening. Right, right. But let me ask you this though. Okay, when you get every relationship has its ups and downs, and you have your argument. What do you do in a heated moment when you're arguing? Because one want to get their point across, and the other one do too. So, what is that? But how? Because I know me, I want to get my point across.
And me?
Want to get her point across also, and we just la 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 la. But don't get me wrong, we do come back and be like, babe, I did hear you and things like that. But
It's just that moment, that moment.
mm, that is while you're going through the argument that's that critical part. And we want to know, like, well, I don't want to know the submissive thing, because I'm not a submissive woman. Don't argue, cool down, and talk about it later. That's kind of hard for me to do.
Right.
That is.
She
And
wants to get to the point. That moment is not later for her, and I'll be like, "Let me
mhm,
calm down." And that's what when it's right there, that's when it get heated. And I'll be trying to tell her, "Let me calm down, talk about it later."
mhm.
So I'll be calm, but she wanted just right then and there. But we still, hear each other out.
Basically, I'm the type of person, like, I don't like to go to bed mad at my partner. I never was that type. Like, if we got a problem, we need to solve that problem today, because I don't want to go into another day with that same issue. I'm going to be done worked it out, and we um do better towards each other. We do better towards um our relationship. So I don't know. Like, once I get to that look, that's what my mouth does. Like, I can't stop it. It's like, and I don't think about it till like later. But see, we don't hit below the belt when we're arguing. That's one thing we don't do, is hit below the belt. Let's see. You are not angry with her. You are angry with what happens. Remember to love your partner. Right? Right? I'm not with my I found one for almost
Wow.
wow 30 years. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh my
And
goodness.
it's for it to be off and on 30 years.
Right.
So it must be still something there.
Yeah. That love and passion is still there. It's still there. So can I ask you without, you know, like what is your secret? Like in them 30 years, cause now that is a long time.
I'm
Like
about to be 30 April 4th.
right.
So
But I mean they got married when you were born.
when I was born, yeah.
Hmm. So what is your secret? Let us know because we wanna because we know that couples don't really last long these days. And because of I don't know why. That they think the grass is always greener on the other side. I like my grass. You hear me? I water my grass. I feed my grass. I cut my grass when it gets too high, and I like to keep it green.
Period.
You know, like
I
but
like green too.
you like green too. Me too. Me too. And when I mean when I say I cut my grass, that means everything
Nice.
negative. I don't like
It's cut
negativity.
off.
Right. Like we do make sure we don't say things to hurt one another when we are in that heated moment. Now if it gets too heated, then yeah, look, babe, go get in the car, drive somewhere, and leave me here, and I'll watch a movie or something, mainly a comedy or something like that. One of my favorite comedians. And by the time she get back, it's like, hey, babe, I miss you. You
But
know.
she still won't forget about
No,
it.
I didn't forget though. Mm-mm. But I'm a little nicer when I talk because I know, like, when I talk, I can talk harsh. Like, I ain't gonna say something harsh to her, but what I will say, the tone, I say my tone will be totally like, ah,
And I told her about her.
yeah. So that's mainly what I have to. That's mainly what I have to work on, and been working on is my tone and how I deliver things. What's the pay something is not what you do about them is that what matters. Yeah, true that, true that. And we since I've been working on me, well both been working on each other individually. It's been a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been I ain't gonna say a little bit, it's been a lot better because we've been sitting, listening to each other, listening to what hurts the other person and what we can do to fix ourselves. Mm-hmm. I love your place. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, do it now. Hmm. Yeah, where's my phone?
Who swoop like me?
Hello, hello. Hey, Swoop like me. How you doing? Welcome, welcome to our live. It is okay. Welcome to our live. You're welcome back, QT Gang.
Gang, gang, gang.
Yes, but tonight,
Oh, what? You said something.
okay. They say working on yourself is the best thing you can do. I do believe that too. Because I feel like as we get older, every minute, every second, we still learning stuff about ourselves. And it's a never ending story of learning as long as, we living because we are constantly changing as we get older, we get smarter, we get wiser. So you can ask Babe, I'm constantly asking her, Babe, if you could change something about me, what would it be? And far as my attitude, far as how I speak, or
That's the key. That's the most right now. Her
right.
tone. Her tone.
And see, that's very important to me because, like, nobody wants to hurt their partner on purpose. Nobody wants to hurt their partner, period. And I know my mouth can be like a sharp knife. I know that. And so that's why I'm trying to put a handle on it. Thinking, cut your line. But we're glad too. We are so glad. Hey, Frugal Mama. How you,
Mama.
how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Tonight's live is about relationships, how to keep them spicy and how to keep the romance going. And in my case, how to become submissive to your partner because I do have a problem. Like I don't have a problem, but I do struggle with it. I struggle with it. I say that. You could try to take classes on communication, right? Excellent. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. So,
So
um,
Queasha asking, how long have if they're in a relationship with anybody, how long they've been in a relationship with their partner,
mhm.
and what is some secrets?
Yeah, yeah. And let us know how long you've been with your partner and what are you doing or have done or what have your partner done or doing to keep your relationship that that spice, you know, give it that oomph. They keep you falling in love with them over and over and over again. Like we need that. We need that. Let's see. I'm afraid a romantic relationship. I'll be in the bushes. Thank you, Frugal Mama. But you don't have to be in the bushes, like, we welcome Random Heart Stretching. Hello. Welcome, welcome to our live. Tonight we are talking about relationship goals.
And
How
we had y'all on here saying y'all been in a relationship. We don't have the exact, but since y'all on here, y'all can tell everybody. And we said 16 or 17 years. Well, how many is it really coming from you guys?
Right. And we want to know how do y'all keep your relationship spicy? I feel like to stay together that long, it's a secret. Cause Real Deal Shonda Davis said her and her husband been together for 30 years. 30 years. According to my calculations, marriages don't last that long these days. So between you and between Randomized Structure and Real Deal Shonda Davis, I feel like us is we 2 years in, and it's some younger relationships that are younger than that. We want to know what is the secret. What
Or
is
not secret, or some, something, to keep your relationship going, or something, Dang, I was saying the same thing. But, just some things like to keep the relationship.
Right. Right.
That's my basic.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that right?
I'm full.
We both are. We had a family dinner. A
Well,
family
that's a
dinner.
long one.
Oh, food like me.
Remember why you fell in love in the first place?
I'm trying to get back to that. Of course, people change through time. Maybe you can find something new to fall in love with. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I like that.
Right, right. That is awesome.
But I be doing that sometimes.
Right.
Like when we first met, I fell in love with your eyes.
Oh my God.
I
Yep, she
did.
did.
I
Cause that's
did.
all you can talk about. And she'll stare at me in my eyes like this. Stare at me. You're like,
You be like, what?
hey, look, I look over and she like right here, just staring at me.
I don't know because I don't know. I always wanted to talk to well, at that time, a girl, but she a woman. But at the time, I always wanted to talk to a girl with eyes, like not just like my color eyes, because my color eyes they only like light brown in the sun. So yeah, but I always wanted to talk to. I always wanted to talk to a girl with like pretty eyes.
And for me, it was her lip.
Don't
For me,
don't look at
no,
my lips, guys.
literally, for me, it was her lips.
When I say don't
And
look at my lips.
and I'm gonna tell y'all why it was her lips. Because it was a certain
Now I feel
word.
like everybody looking at my
Oh my
lips.
God. This is silly. And I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you why it was her lips. It was because it was a certain word that she would say, and her lips would form in like the most sexiest way. And I used to tell her to say, I'm not gonna tell y'all what she said. But
What
I
I
used to
said.
huh?
Let
Uh-uh.
me hear what I said.
That's for later. That's for
I want to
later.
hear it though.
That's for later.
They can get my reaction on what I used to say.
Is it not for later?
But anyways,
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, but it was I heard she used to say, and it used to like it'd be OV. It'll be OV. Right.
She said lips and eyes.
Lips and eyes. Lips and eyes. And so I that was it for me. Every time. That was it for me. So what was it for y'all that make y'all I wanna say what was it about your partner that make y'all just be like, yeah,
It was the eyes for me.
it was the lips for me.
So what it is now. So you gotta find something new. Oh no, don't let me know.
So I can let you know. Now for me is how you handle things.
One of
When
them
she
was
worked with
the
her hands. Like it's when cause she is like the jack of all trades. She know how to cook, she know how to like work on cars a little bit. You know, she got a limit on that.
now when you can't come up and be like, Tari, can you fix my car? Or could you tell me what's wrong with my car? I don't know how to do all that and certain stuff.
Um,
I'm learning. I'm at the beginning stage, but I'm getting
right? And it's yeah, it's her working with her hands. And what's your new for me now? What's your now for me? You said first is my eyes, so what is it now?
it's still
Oh man. So take some time out, 10 minutes, however long to just look and talk to each other. Yeah, we do that now. We also do an exercise. We're not doing it, but we're gonna start doing an exercise at least once a month, telling each other what we love about each other and what just to start the communication going, you know. Because I know how to communicate. Sometimes I know how to communicate too much, and is Harry is learning how to communicate. Yeah, and I feel like when she get there, I say, "Look at those beautiful." Ah,
thank
thank
you.
you, thank you. Oh. Yeah, she learned how to communicate a lot better than what she first was, because she used to like shut down and don't say nothing. And I used to be like, oh my God, why she won't say nothing? Like, we are in an argument or we are
They
talking.
said once a month. And she said once a week we'll have
Better results. Okay. Yeah, we'll try that.
because you know what? Because I ain't gonna remember that in no month. Maybe a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. Okay, now I need tips on how to be more submissive to my partner because I never been submissive to my partner. I'm just put it out there, like because I always been that one. This got to be done. Da, da, da. I always took control, and don't look at me like that. But I always took control because I felt like that was what I was supposed to do. That was my role. And so now it's like they get on me all the time about why you just stop and lean back. Listen, okay.
I gotta. I've been I've been listening lately. I've been listening.
Yeah.
Well, we want to be like these.
Ooh, thank you. Is that perfume about me? Mm-hmm.
It don't take smell like the other one. It's not that blue one.
Because remember, I was putting on the wrong one.
Oh,
I
it's
was
the
putting
one.
on yours.
Right, because I said that you smell like man.
Yeah.
But you know, not the cologne. She had on cologne instead of perfume.
I got a mixed up.
Cause the lady gave us samples, and she was putting. She thought, yeah, she thought
Yeah.
them samples was. I don't know, but yeah.
I was putting on the men samples, thinking that was the women samples. Ah. Okay. And look, the truth is the truth, and you're right. I always do. So, Tiny, you know what? It's gonna be a flip up tonight. Okay, we're gonna switch this thing up. Okay, So instead of me doing all the talking and me taking control of the live, we are gonna let Tari.
Why we can't do it on the next one?
No, no time like the present time, my darling. We gonna let Tari take over the live today, and I
But
and Queen will sit back and enjoy. Really. But don't get me wrong, I will help baby when she need my help.
I don't even know
And
what
I
to
will be
say.
engaging.
I'm shy.
Well, this is the topic, babe. You already see the topic. And I will be putting the link down below. Just in case anybody want to come up on the panel.
Sound like you said piano.
uh,
You did. It's just your accent.
when like when you feel like stepping up, take a step back and let her take over. I know, but see, it sounds so easy. It do. It really sounds so easy, but it's so hard. After you done it for like years and years and years. But I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna say that. So, Sorry, just put the link in the comment. So come up on the panel. We would love to talk, and I really want to random how it's structured because like we have questions, you know.
Yeah, random heart structure.
Yeah, come on up.
Come on up.
Come on out. Come out.
But I
Sorry, I
am.
have to.
I'm like this shy type. I really am. And I don't know. It's just shit. So I'm just not getting out chill. They can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can hear me. Or I'm talking too low. See, a lot of people say I talk too low too. So then this one man, like he's a good man, and he said I need to use my voice.
Mm.
So I mean I don't know what that means right now because it can be a lot of using my voice is a lot of ways. So like I guess like when I learn that maybe it still be different, but yeah, because like I feel like I'm using my voice, but he it's like I don't know. It's just like I guess he saying that I need to what like speak up.
Yeah. Defend yourself. Take up for yourself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know,
he said,
shouted.
yeah. And he said once that happened, and he was like, the world is going to be a different place. And that's what he told me. And he said he don't know me from a can of paint. But it's like he like what's that place like? We go to this place and like
Oh, the looking glass.
yeah, the Looking Glass, and that's where we go and get our stuff, and then like he's a nice person and everything. Like he talks to us and everything. He know us personally because we always come down,
Right.
always.
Mm-mm.
But that's who told me that.
Like me said, I have the same problem. Sometimes you second guess yourself too much. I do. I do. I in the midst of it all, it's like I'm like, well, should I? Shouldn't I? Will I? Won't I? Like that because like I said, I've been like in control for so long, so it's kind of hard to like um just all of a sudden just stop being in control. You know, I'm not saying that I'm that type of control person and be like, oh, you got to do this and blah 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 blah. No, I'm not that type of control person. It's like when I see something that I feel like it needs to be fixed, and I will go in instead of letting my baby take care of it, handle it to the best of our ability. I swoop in, you know, and and I'm like, should I have done it? You know, or I'll do that in the beginning. Should I let her take control or should not? Like it's like a battle with myself. It's like I want to, but my initial reaction is to go ahead and do it. You know, go ahead and take care, take control of the situation, like I'm doing now. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm a work
But
in progress. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, I do second guess myself a lot. My bad. See, I'm like quiet. You might don't know what to say.
But why do you second guess yourself?
I don't know. It's not like I don't. I don't know. I can't even tell you all that right now. I really don't know. Why is your phone
Mm.
booming?
Mm-hmm.
So, how's everybody tonight? So you gonna be quiet on me like that?
Ooh, scaring me. We had a big dinner. We're not sleeping. We just had a big old dinner, and we are full as a tick.
Is that a buffet?
Mm-hmm.
Buffet? Buffet? How you want to say it?
And it was all you can eat. But guess what? Our bill came up to
It looked like they wrote 67, but it only came up to 57 for 3 people. But you gotta understand, like when you go to those type of restaurants, you order some water because them drinks is hot.
and that's all they charge us for is the drink.
Because they refilled, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I was like, this to me. I said, to get my shine is to be able to speak to a group of people, and it's actually helping me little by little. Oh, that's for you, B.
Oh no. I mean, I was shy. Like if y'all go back to the first video, I was not talking at all.
I was going to talk. And I actually got upset about that.
Cause I'm shy, man. Like I don't know. You're like I'm more. I don't know if it's right to say inspoken. You're out. I don't know if that's right.
Uh,
I said I'm inspoken. You out.
you know, I'm very much outspoken. So, sorry, got to say that. Ooh, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
know that's right.
Mm. All right. What work for us is to look at versions. and see what we need to work on. Okay. When you say birth chart, you mean zodiac signs? Because I mean, I do, but I don't believe in zodiac signs. I'm gonna say that. Well, basically, I kind of don't like. I just like the birthstone that they have.
No. What I like is I don't be looking at Aries are good with Leo, Sagittarius, all that. But I like what they say like naturally about Aries and stuff like that. Like we fighters. What else? It's a lot of stuff, but I can't right off the top of my dome right now. But yeah, I don't really believe in a relationship like things like that. I don't know because I've been with a Leo and Sagittarius and that didn't work for me. And actually they say Aries and Capricorns don't match.
Mm.
What you
And
say?
we clearly do. Like we clearly do.
Where is it? Oh, on the floor.
Who's that? She is my best friend. I'm gonna say we becoming on that best friend level because of each other's struggle. I know her struggle and she know my struggle, and we found common ground in that.
And for my bad, baby, for cutting you off, but
Okay.
and for the people who didn't know, because we said this before, we've been talking for like
But I 4 years. Yeah.
no, because we said that when we was talking.
Yeah, but I remember we were talking when I was living in Atlanta, and then you disappeared, and then we reconnected again. I had came down here or something, and I connected with you, and we talked for a minute, and then you got ghost of me again, and then yeah, so it's been about
4, 5.
4 or 5 years.
But we've been going with each other for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
But we've been knowing each other before these 2 years.
Yeah. Did we do a story time about that?
Yeah.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. How we met.
Oh yeah. It was so funny. How we met, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like she kept coming back. Every time I pop up on POF, I see her picture be the first one I see. I'm like, you know what? I swear I love that. I know I love that. So why is she popping up first?
Hey, I was looking for somebody.
And I was like looking for somebody, but not really looking for somebody online. Because I heard about the crazies. Let's see. Okay. In general, the zodiac is different personalities. I agree. I totally agree. Ooh.
Hello.
Hey.
Totally agree. Hi, bud.
Hello. I think general zodiac characters. Okay. I came on to talk to you guys a little bit about the birth chart thing.
Okay.
So basically, everybody has
Yeah,
a sun. That's your Aries and Capricorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you have your sun, you have your moon, you have all the planets, Jupiter and all that stuff. So all of that will have different signs, and everybody based on the time of day and where you're born at, you will have all this star alignment. That's your birth chart. So when you look at both of your birth chart together, you will see, especially for, I think Mars is important because Mars is your sex drive, I think. And Venus is, I think, is the love. Let me check this out. Let me find out.
Check us out, buddy. Check us out. Because we want to know.
Okay, I'll do your compatibility chart and see.
This is exciting. I like it.
Okay, we'll start astrology here. Okay, let's see this load up. All right, Queen, what is your birth date?
January 8th, 81.
81?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you know what time you were born?
I think it was 3:23 p.m.
3:23 p.m. Okay, the city you were born in.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Atlanta.
Peach in the house.
Okay, Harry. Your date of birth.
April 4th, 91.
90 what?
91.
91. Your time of birth?
In the morning. I don't know the time, but I know it was in the morning.
You don't know the time, but it's in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just put unknown time. City of birth?
St. Petersburg, Florida. Oh, city. St. Petersburg. You won't need the spelling?
St. Petersburg.
Random Hearts, come
Florida.
on.
And what else?
Okay, let's see.
Look like the little vessel. What else?
Mm-hmm.
Figuring stuff out.
Uh-oh, I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, wait a minute.
This particular website I'm looking at actually summarizes everything via emojis. So I'm looking at the emojis that comes up.
So what's the emoji?
Okay, in terms of loving, it says 2 times. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It says key is 1. Crucial aspect in your life. Okay. Passion is ×2. At the beginning, aspect ignites explosive passion. 9 times it says easy. Aspect brings harmony and compatibility.
That's good.
Okay. 6 times exact. These aspects are exact and will be more influential. Okay, now to the other side of it.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so it says 2 times emotional pain. Aspect brings emotional suffering and struggle.
Ooh.
Conflict is 6 times. Aspect brings conflict and incompatibility.
I told y'all they said.
And then for 8 times it says combination of harmony and conflict. Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
let's.
Ooh.
Mm.
Wow.
Okay, the first conflict is Queen, your moon is Aquarius,
Hmm.
but that comes into conflict with Tari's Venus in Taurus, Taurus in Venus. So it says here, there's a strong connection between both partners in this relationship, but both parties may carry emotional baggage from their past with them, which may lead to an atmosphere of unease. The moon person may not be able to provide the Venus person. Okay, the moon person is Queen. Queen may not be able to provide Tari with emotional care and nourishment, and Tari may struggle with their own self-worth. Both partners need to resolve these internal issues in order for love and communication to flow freely between them.
Wow. Okay then. So wow. So you got it.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot inside there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I want to read every single one of it. I think I'll share with you the link
Okay.
and we'll read through everything and the areas. What I like about this particular website is it gives you advice on how to make it work. It doesn't just say it is incompatible or it's super compatible. It says in these areas you need to pay attention to.
Mm. Well, I definitely need that because I okay. I know in some areas I need to work on because it seems like I'm the more dominant one,
Period.
really. And
That
and
was just based on your moon and her Venus. That's just one part. Just one piece of conflict. So you have to look at all the conflict and actually look at everything. So what makes your relationship be compatible and what makes your relationship incompatible, and work on the incompatible part. What you need to be aware of, what you need to be careful of.
mm, yeah, we could definitely do that. Figure out what it is. Because I want us to grow.
Oh, we is
Mm.
going
I want us to grow. Wow, thank you, Quay.
Hey, you're welcome. Me and we look at our birth chart every once in a while to just see like, okay, why are we having this particular issue? And like,
Mhm.
oh right, we need to talk to each other in this way or in that way. I think the last time we looked at our birth chart was last year. I don't remember when.
Okay. And they help y'all get through whatever it is
Yeah.
y'all going through at the moment.
Yeah, we were looking at it because of our working relationship. Our what I don't even remember which planet to look at. I is actually the expert. She's cooking, so I'm here in
Mhm.
proxy. Oh my god, this website is so long. I don't want to share the link with all of your details in it.
Right.
Let me find it again.
And I do agree with Random Hearts. I do agree. Because my background is totally different from Tyree. I grew I grew up um having to um take care of things, at a young age. And I grew up in a single parent home.
Mm.
And yeah, and like things weren't always easy, eating on oodles and noodles, sometimes a wish sandwich. And if y'all don't know what a wish sandwich is, it's two pieces of bread, and I wish I had some meat in between.
I mean,
Um,
it's not funny, but
no, it's not.
it's not. But
It
when my
wasn't
dad,
funny then, but we can laugh about it
right?
now.
Because when my daddy tell me those stories,
Right. Like my brother literally used to take two pieces of bread and put some syrup in the middle because, it got to that point, or whatever. But entirely background is totally different, you know. She did grow up in a single parent home, but she didn't have to worry about lights getting cut off. Yeah,
yeah,
you did.
yeah. I mean, I did, and like sometimes we had food that we didn't want to eat, but we had food though.
Mm.
And then I started cooking at a young age. I started cooking when I was like 10, 11
Mm.
for my family because my mom had to work.
Right.
And now you're a chef.
Right.
Right.
Mm.
Chef Tari.
Chef
Hey.
Tari.
Mm. So that does play a part in why I'm the way I
She
am.
said she remember those sugar shirts.
Okay, girl. Will you hungry them thing be the best sandwiches in the world?
Yeah, I
Hmm.
like bread by itself. I like to mash it up.
Oh, I used
Yeah.
to do that and roll it up
Mhm.
and then just eat on it.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
I walk outside. Man, what you eating?
bread.
Bread. You want
I
to
was
bite?
mad that the restaurant we went to tonight didn't have no type of bread. I was mad.
Well, they did, but every time the bread get on the table, it was like hands reaching for it at the same time.
Gone.
And Tyre wasn't fast enough.
I wasn't.
But yeah, I totally agree with Random Hearts. Like I agree with Random Hearts and I agree with Bud because they both played a part in who we are, you know. And now us coming together as a couple is like I got baggage and you got baggage that we haven't let go yet, you know.
Mm.
And sometimes it don't even have to be baggage from like old relationships. It can be baggage from family members. It can be baggage from friends. Uh, you got hurt or by other people
Right.
from your past. So we definitely put a light on some things though. It made
Yeah.
me think of some things that I do need to work on that I
And
didn't even think
sometimes,
I need.
sometimes the baggage you can't really get rid of, so the other person have to accommodate it somewhere, somehow.
To.
Like things about your history in your past, you can't really get rid of what had happened to you. But how
Right,
does it fit into that person's life?
right.
So the link is in the chat. I'm gonna go get off this live and I'll be in the chat.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you, bud. That's awesome. I like that. Let's see. Yes, we is about. Mm-hmm.
Period.
Oh, have you ever balled up the bread? And if you got some jelly or some syrup, you put the bread in the syrup, you dipped it in it. You ever did that?
No.
I did. We had some sugar cane syrup. We used to have sugar cane. I was raised up on the farm. Like I was born in the
Le
city,
country, le
but
baby.
raised up in the farm with the chickens, hogs, and
Yeah.
cows, and all that good stuff. And so we had cane sugar cane.
I never seen it before.
Oh, it's real thick, but it's so good. Real thick, but so good. That's why my neck big now.
Period.
Eating on it. That's
Just
on
bread.
sugar cane. Let's see. So I'm wondering, at the time you were born, what's that word? You the type of person you will become and the experience you will have. Mm.
You was done reading it? I don't know. I had just clicked on
And
it.
I'm trying to still figure out predisposes you to. Is that the word? Predisposes is the type of person you become an experience you have. That's a good question. That's a good question. Like the time of day. You grew up in Augusta, Georgia.
I don't know what sugar cane look like.
Oh yeah, sure. Ooh, especially when you freshly cut it and you get you
Augusta,
a good
Georgia.
get you a good feel knife
Where's
and peel
Augusta?
that jump back and just chew on it. I used to love that.
I used to thought that word said Augusta.
Augusta, Georgia is like 2 hours away from Atlanta. Depends on how you're driving and the traffic. It could be 1 hour and like 30 minutes or whatever. It's saying like at the time you were born and how you handle it.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see. I guess by me being born in the afternoon, what's this? Yeah, it looks exactly like bamboo, but it's like a reddish, purplish, like a dark.
I had to cut down some bamboo
Um,
trees, and that they heavy and they
yeah,
hurt.
they are. They are, but they're very sturdy though. Bamboo is very sturdy. But yeah, I used to love sugar cane and muscadines. I know you know about the muscadines. Swoop like me. I know you know. But random heart, we would love for you to um make an appearance. You know, you like royalty to us. And we're gonna send a link.
How you? What? I was reading.
I'm so sorry, babe. Let's see. I think you will behave and therefore certain areas. Oh, okay. Let's see. Like for me, intend to spend on my money, so I have to make a conscious effort to save my money. And I think for me is taking control. Like, is it taking the control for me, babe? I think for me it's like being in control. Um, okay, you already random house, do you have the link? Um,
Okay. But that sugar cane. Never had sugar cane. Yeah, I never seen it.
oh,
I seen bamboo because me and my dad had to go cut some down, and it was a bunch. Ooh, and them junks heavy. Oh my gosh, it was cool. I don't even want to think about that, but mm-mm.
but yeah, sure, I used to love sugar cane. I used to love it, love it, love it. And preserves. Don't get me started on the preserves. Yes, preserved peaches, preserved pears, preserved strawberries. Ooh, you get your amazing job.
I got a whole bunch of those.
I'm saying them preserves will be out the chain. You let them things sit for about 6 months for a year, however long you want to. By the time you go to them preserves, it's like it's like jelly that you made, and it tastes, especially on some buttermilk biscuits fresh out the oven. My lord, those were the days. Those were the days. Okay, but yeah. Oh, sorry. Put it right. Put it right. Sorry, but that was the best for me. And my grandma, she used to do all of it. She used to make preserves, and she made the best buttermilk biscuits I ever tasted. Period. The best. I have not tasted anybody buttermilk biscuits as good as my grandma used to make hers. Yeah, but from yeah, it was. I used to love to chew on it, chew on the stick, chew on it raw. It was the best, the juices from me. Oh, here come random. Hi. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey
Jello.
guys.
How are you? How are you? It was. I used to love to chew on it, chew on the stick, chew on it raw. Well, she did what I did.
Hey. Can y'all hear
Hi.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Can you hear us?
I can't hear.
Can you hear us? Hello?
Oh, okay. Um,
There we go.
yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't have the sound up. Yes.
Oh, tap time.
Hey, swoop like me.
Help yourself by the time. We sending our love.
Thank you. Hold on, I'm doing something wrong cuz I'm echoing. So I must need to.
You got YouTube open?
Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Yay, I did it without cutting us off. Okay. Yeah, I'm loving the conversation though. I'm one who's kind of torn on the zodiac thing. I do believe that, like I was saying, in general, some of the characteristics are very, um, I don't know if I want to use the term true, but they're relative
Mm.
to, when you're born and stuff. Because, and I say relative and not true because I read them as well. And um, some things about me are true. And then some things about me scope whatever it says is true, but not to the extent to which it's stated. Like it may be true, but it may not be um it just may not be that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they say that Capricorns are mean. Capricorns are not mean.
No, we're not.
Hey, Bud and I, Capricorns are very sensitive and
Well, what's
no
that?
nonsense.
Hold on, man.
Um,
We just gotta look. We just
no, they're not mean because I think what people fail, and I'm not even gonna be general, I'm gonna say me. I think what people fail to understand about me and some other Capricorns, I'll say that because I know a lot of them, is that before we even say anything, before we even express how we really feel, we've let so much go and we've suffered so much hurt, um, that when we say something, what we say is what we mean, but we're not being mean. We're just being honest, like other people are being honest when they say they're being honest. It just, I guess, because of the way it may come off and when it may come off, it just seems like we're being senseless and heartless, but that's not true. It's just that I do believe that we have a communication issue, but I think it's because of the way that people tend to understand who we are. And I really wish that I could rewrite the zodiac. Like a lot of people, like all 12 zodiacs need to have a chance to just be able to rewrite it, because the things that people understand about any given zodiac is not necessarily really what it is. A lot of times, Capricorns as are seen or understood to be non-caring. That's not true. That's not true at all. Um, it goes unnoticed because we're not so overtly responsive. I could be feeling and caring about something, but my face could say,
Right. Right.
that doesn't mean I don't care. I'm not interested. It means I'm listening to every word you've said. I'm looking at everything you've done and I'm putting it together as far as I can understand it. Doesn't mean I don't care. I care so much. I just wonder sometimes. I be wanting to. I like to like. Sometimes I Google like the correlations between Capricorns and high blood pressure, or correlations between Leos and anger management, or Leos and high blood pressure, or Tauruses and because people really misconstrue what they see. And that's only because, honestly, unless we really pay attention to things and we really study them, we're not able to see things and understand things past what we ourselves can understand, past what we can integrate within ourselves. And that's based on how we've been reared, what our past is like, what our environment grown. So all of that kind of plays a part. And I think that a lot of zodiac signs get a real bad rap.
Yeah. And that, and I'm glad you said that because, like, I'm with me and Tyra going through that same thing now because she feels as if I'm cold, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell her that, oh, she went to get something to drink right quick, but she feels that I'm cold, and I tell her no, that is not the case, because like she'll be talking to me, and I'll just be like, and I'm actually paying attention to everything she said, and I could tell her word for word what she said, and but she will get upset and be like, "You're not understanding. You can't understand." And I'm like, "I do understand, and I do understand where you're coming from, but I'm not the type to. I don't sit there and like, hmm." But I noticed that I do have to learn to, because Tyra wasn't the only one who told me that. Like I
Right.
sit there with a blank face,
I get that too.
and be like, and they'll keep asking me, "Are you listening? Are you listening?" Especially my mom. She was like, "You're not listening. You're just being disrespectful." I'm like, "How much being disrespectful?" But I learned that when a person is talking to me, they want to see a gesture, you know, that you're listening. So
Mm-hmm.
I learned to, like, when a person is talking, like when you was just talking, I nodded my head to let you know that, yeah, I am paying attention. I am listening. And so, because I was real bad at it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
and the thing is, like, they tell me I got certain facial expressions. Sometimes I don't even know I have them.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
she was like, I was sitting here, I even driving, she was like, why you looking so mean? What is going on? You thinking about something? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm
Did I
fine.
do something wrong?
Right. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, babe, why would you ask me that? She was like, because you're looking so mean and you're just driving.
And on that other what y'all was just talking about, I used to tell her because of her tone, I was like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And
Mm-hmm.
like, cause it's not, it don't be what she said, it's how she said it. And she said like to me, I feel like she was being like mean. But I understand now, I understand her now. That's how she is.
And I don't
Yeah.
say it with love, you know. Like, I try to put as much love as I can in there, the best way I can. Because, like,
Yeah, I think I get that too. Sometimes I just have to we have to learn how to be more expressive,
mhm.
because I think it's fair too that people expect to see that you care. We care, but we don't always know how to show it outwardly, and I think it's fair to for us to work on that, because when people are talking to us, we want to know that they care too. Because I find myself, if I'm speaking to you and I feel like you're not listening, then I feel away. But then I have to revert back and say, but listen, when somebody's speaking to you, you may be looking like you don't have a care in the world. Like, we have to practice, not to be fake, but we have to practice different actions that make people know, not make people believe, because that means you don't really mean it, but make people know how we truly feel on the inside. It needs to show out on the outside. I think too, a lot of Capricorns are like, I do believe that we are workaholics, because I don't know one who's not always doing something.
Something, right.
And that thing be so important to us. I can get up in the morning and I can start in the washroom. I can end up in the kitchen. I can end up on a computer. I can end up doing something else. There's not a moment that I can not have something to do. And I
Mhm.
think that a lot of that sometimes plays into how we react and respond, because our minds are here, 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 here. We're thinking about how we're gonna make this work, what we're gonna do about this, do this, all this has to be done. And while life is going on, it's going on, but inside of it, we're doing all of that. And this
Mhm.
is every day. And I think it wears us out. And I
It
think the response that people get is from that wear out, you know. Soup, what I'm reading.
Let's see. School like me say cancers do that too.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody, yeah. It's the individual parts of us that I think that we should pay a lot more attention to. I mean, the other characteristics that fall true, we have to consider those too. But I think that people have to see people as individuals with individual. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always thinking I'm cute. My little haircut got me thinking I'm cute. So
I like it.
Period.
I
no
like
nonsense.
it.
Um, yeah, we have to concentrate on those individual characteristics of people that are aside of what people put on them in general, if that makes any sense. But I'm loving this. I'm so sorry, y'all. Babe is not feeling good. For all of you who might be wondering why she's not on. She's not like had plans to be on, plans to get hair together, not everything, just plans to just be ready, but all of a sudden it just did not work. I be telling her to get some rest, and she just thinks she can keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Um, So she's just, she can't, but she love us. She love y'all.
We love you, Time.
She wanted
Get
to be on
better,
so bad. I said no. I
get
think you need
better,
to.
Time. Yeah,
Yeah,
you need to get her rest.
she does. It's like she's like, I
Get
feel
her
like I'm about to pass out, and I was like, I feel like you need to lay down, like just lay down. It's so very hard for her to just rest. It's really hard for her to just stop and rest. And sometimes our bodies tell us, okay, since you didn't stop, I'm gonna stop you. And that's
Right.
kind of what's going on. But I think if she can just get some rest, like I'm right here in the room with her because I don't like to leave her when she don't feel good, because I don't want to go get busy doing something. And then if she needs me, like if she wakes up and she needs me, like I want to be able to hear her. So she's trying to rest now. If she knew that she was asleep, she'd wake up. And like she has her work in her hand as she's sleeping. She doesn't even know that she's falling asleep. So
She needs to stop.
yeah.
Just rest her body.
Uh-huh. Or her body, look, our bodies be resting us if we don't. I'ma tell her. And I'm sure she's gonna watch it anyway. But yeah.
Why we got you on here? Okay, hold on. But as I just read, it's in Queen and Terry's chart.
Yeah, because they probably it's motivational. Like the friction and the competition, it pushes you. If you see it in a positive light, we have to learn to kind of see it. Like when you feel like there's friction, a lot of times it's like, dang, we into it, or I don't want to argue, but it's like you got to see the positive in it. Okay, what can we make? What can we learn from this? You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with it too.
Thank you, Bud, and I'm gonna tell her.
Yes. But ma'am,
What?
why we got you on here?
What you want?
Tell us. Okay, you and Tom been together for
How long?
17 years, right?
About 16. It's close to 16 years.
16 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, can you tell us what kept your relationship strong? I want to say strong. Cause y'all
Um,
a strong power couple.
the
So,
first and most important thing is that we were friends first, and we have a very, very strong friendship. Um, and we don't like to see or know that we've hurt each other because we're friends.
right.
On the relationship side, if we ever get into it or something like that, or when we get into it, because we know everybody in relationships get into it, you know what I'm saying, but we can always come back and laugh and talk. Like we can get into it and be like, what you want to eat? That's the friend side. And it's really, really crazy because we have a very strong friendship. We can't stay mad with each other very long. It just doesn't feel right. And it's because we're friends. There are a lot of things that I've had to work on, and she as well, I'm sure. In being together, one of my things is communication. It's did y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
It's still communication. But it's like when you see those things that are hurting the other person, you make a conscious effort to be better, and not just being better for them, but be a better person. Like, because if I'm doing something that's consistently hurting you, that means there's something inside of me that I might want to work on, because that's not a positive thing. That's not positive energy if it's hurting you. So not only do I make a conscious decision to change for her, but I make one to change for myself. Because if I change for myself, it's gonna stick. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course, with her in mind, 100%. But if I change those things that are not so wonderful about me, then I can be better to her. It's about making conscious efforts to be better. Period. You know, and to not do those things that hurt each other. You know, I've had to learn to talk, because I used to be that person that, okay, I'm done. I said what I said. You said what you said. What else is there to say? Like, why we gotta drudge this out? Like, why we gotta keep talking about it? Like, what is it that we keep talking about? The point is this. The point is that you got it. I got it. Let's move on. But I've learned that that's not how communication goes because there has to be a deep understanding.
And see, that's where I'm at
Yeah.
now.
So,
Being friends first make the bishop. Yep.
yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
I think that's what we learning to do now.
Hmm.
Because when we actually met in person, we was more on the
Get with you.
yeah, like on the infatuation, you know, and like we didn't become friends first. We just like, oh yes, it was one of them type of numbers, and now we had okay at the end of our first year coming into our second year, we had like friction. It was almost as if we could not get along.
We was
You
on the verge
know?
of breaking up.
Yeah, we was on the verge. Look, okay, look, you just go your way and I'll go my way, and we just call it that, because it had gotten to that point, and somehow we came back together, you know, because it was what no, my mom got sick, right? Was it my mom? Yeah, that's when I found out that my mom was sick, and that brought us together. So now it's like we're learning to be friends to each other now. So will you recommend that we be friends? I mean, like, because I know friendship, like you said, friendship is a big part of it. And now we're learning to become friends.
Yeah, it's just something that you have to work on. Like you don't have to stop being in a relationship to learn how to be friends, but you can just learn how to be friends as you know what I'm saying, work through your relationship. That's just one thing that you guys understand now that needs to happen. It's not that you're not friends, but you didn't take the time to nurture those things and get to know those things about each other that could strengthen a friendship because y'all was on, like you said, on that. Ooh, yeah,
Damn.
but even in that, you got to get to know some things that you really liked about each other. So right now, consciously, just do things that friends do, like get to know each other,
Mhm.
have little dates, have conversations. You could do that. You're already in a relationship, so you ain't gonna stop that part. But
Right.
now just nurture it. You nurture it, you know, by making those connections with each other, by being loving, by having those conversations,
Okay.
you know, building. What is it about you that I really love? What is it about me you like? What is it about me you like? What don't you like? What do you like anyway? You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of got to go back a little bit.
Mhm.
And then too, I think if you just sit and think, some things you probably already have noticed, but maybe you just as life goes on in hustle and bustle, we don't just take the time to like sit with it. So just like bring light to those things. You know what I'm saying? And never give up. Never give up. I know just in like watching y'all and talking to y'all or whatever, I can see that you guys really are friends. You know what I'm saying? But it's nothing ever wrong. At any time, you could always do things that strengthen that friendship, that bond, because that really holds you together. You know what I'm saying? Love will put you together, friendship will keep you together. If that
Mhm.
makes any sense.
Mhm.
Because when you mad at your partner, because they done effed up, or in your
Mhm.
mind they done effed up and you just mad.
Mhm.
You need a little bit of friendship to make you come around and be like, you know what? I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because I know this part of her. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
You just got to get to know, who, and we still do that. We still, the longer you be together, the more you gonna discover stuff about each other. Why? Because people change, things change. As time change, people evolve and change. You know what I'm saying? And you just, I'm sorry, y'all.
That's that good. That's that good sleep.
Hey,
That's that good sleep.
hey.
Hold on, hold on.
Starting getting that good sleep. But see, she needs that. She needs that.
Yeah, that's that.
I'm glad she getting some rest.
Yeah.
I know. Look, Mel is like the philosopher of love. That's how I feel. She's like like how she breaking it down. She giving us some real jewels here, you know. But then see, that's beautiful. Being friends made the best relationship. Yeah, I see that. I mean, prime example. Look at Mel and Time. Look at Shonda Davis. Now that you will argue a lot, just remember that it's the nature of your relationship, and there is nothing wrong with you guys arguing a lot.
Oh,
And
I think we got past that. We were arguing and that junk be going.
Yeah, because at one point, at one point, we was arguing over little petty stuff, like real, real petty.
It was really petty for real.
And so now it's like, um, and the crazy part about it is, I don't like arguing, and Terry don't like arguing.
That is so crazy.
So so imagine us getting in an argument. It's like, and you know what? Ah! And then it's like, she go in the room, play the game, or she'll get in the car and go driving, and I either be in here on the computer or watching a comedy show or a movie. Like, um,
That's the part.
um, it's when you get tired of trying. And so right, right. I think we are at the stage of now we at the stage of like we know I know she's not going anywhere and she know that I'm not going anywhere. And you know, so whatever it is, we need to get through it and get through it quick because I'm not letting you go and you're not letting me go and we're not going nowhere. So I we let's see. Exactly. Exactly. I think I'm having more fun now in our relationship because I'm getting to know Tyree all over again. And now that I am getting to know Tyree all over again, I'm I'm seeing new things, you know, changes that, stuff that she used to do at first. Now she's like not doing them anymore and like, you know, and that makes me feel happy and I'm doing the same thing. So our relationship is getting stronger. Ma'am, you're supposed to be taking control of this house. And yet again,
I was enjoying you talking.
but I think we're doing awesome. Doing better uh, at a lot of things that we um that we were struggling with, you know. So, man, we called you the philosopher of love.
Oh Lord, don't call me that. I just, we just experienced a lot of things, and we get a chance to talk about stuff. Like, if I'm a philosopher, she my philosopher because she's taught me a lot about love and how to love and what love looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And that's important too, because I Tyree is teaching me that how to love, um, how to. She teaching me about patience. She's teaching me about how to understand. Because I thought I knew how to understand things and break it down, but I knew in my own way. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know how to understand her in her way. So I'm learning. What I should take charge. I don't know. Okay, buddy.
I
Did
kind of agree with it. I kind of agree with that statement, but I think it's like y'all balance each other in other things. I think over time you'll start to even balance each other in that because Tari should take charge when she wants to, but Tari also has to learn, just like anybody, any relationship, that sometimes your person needs you to take charge. Because what we have to do is like you have we have all these needs and all these things that we want and all these things that we feel comfortable with, but we have to sometimes just sit with ourselves and come out of ourselves and say, but hey, what might she need me to do in this situation? You know what I'm saying? And it becomes a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she should take charge when she's comfortable. And she should be able to take charge however it is she takes charge. Right? At the same time, she has to know when you need her to take charge. And at the same time, you have to know how to let her take charge the way she takes charge. And because you are, I'm not going to say you're more dominant in relationship. I'm going to say you're a dominant person. Because you're a dominant person, you have to let her take charge, be her take charge, and you have to respect that. You know what I mean?
Okay, now I'm glad you said that. So, okay, like I said, I'm a dominant person. And I sometimes don't even know when I'm doing it. When I'm thinking that I'm letting her, you know, take control or whatever, she'll get mad at me and be like, "No, you're not. You're not letting me." La la la. And so I'm like, "Well, what did I do, or whatever?" And I, for some reason, it don't click to me that okay, you've done it again. You know. And so, like I said, it's a natural reaction for me.
Mm-hmm.
And
So one thing might be to do is when things are going down, you don't always have to be nothing tough going down, but when things are happening, have a conversation about it. That way you'll know where she stands with it and you won't make her feel like you're not taking charge because you're not allowing her to take charge because at that point she'll be able to communicate to you how she sees things and what she feels might need to happen. And then you'll be able to say, okay, if that's what needs to be said. You understand what I'm saying? You better say, okay, okay, babe, whatever, and let her do her do. You know what I'm saying? But it goes back to communication and doing things consciously. Once you're doing things one way for a long, 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 long time, it becomes natural, like you were saying. So then we have to make some conscious, we have to have some conscious responses to things, which means sometimes you just gotta hold tight. Like I know for me, I might want to just go ahead and say something, but I've learned and I'm still learning how to consciously be like, just hold on, just wait. And not wait to see what's gonna happen, but wait to see what she's saying. Wait to hear everything. I may have done it tonight. I don't know. I have to learn not to interject because I can talk. And sometimes I be feeling like I know what you finna say. So I just go ahead and yeah, and so. And sometimes that don't be what the hell she was finna say. You know what I'm saying? So we have to learn how to kind of just so Tari.
Right.
We learning to like just take a minute, but it's part of our nature because we're that kind of, you know what I'm saying? Pop, 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 pop. This needs to go this way, this way, this way. That's done. Now what's next? We're that kind of person.
Yeah.
So we have to learn how not to be that kind of person in the in our relationship. You know what I mean? And it's not easy. It takes patience from us with ourselves, but and it also takes patience from our partners, you know. But more than that, it takes communication and conscious efforts. You know, that's what I've learned. That's what time has taught me. You got to make a conscious effort. Like you can't be like, I'm gonna do this from now on. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do this, and then you ain't even try. Like you just being how you being. Like hold up, make a conscious effort. You said you was gonna change now, and now I'm talking, and you're doing the same you do all the time. Like chill out. When the change gonna come? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, it's just practice. Practice makes perfect. You know, you practice how to ride a bike, you stop falling off of it. You practice how to swim. Well, I ain't gonna talk about no water, but
Water.
I don't want to talk about no water. I ain't ready.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? You practice how to tie your shoe one day, you got it, and you can tie it in less than a minute, and you can go on about your business. It just takes practice and patience and understanding from the other person, and understanding from the other person, and understanding from the other person, and patience. And patience. You got to practice everything. You know what I'm saying? And you continue to do that throughout your relationship. You'll never be at a point. I don't think now. We're only 16 years in, so I could be wrong. Hell, people been married and stuff for like 50 years. They know more than me. But I don't feel like you'll ever be at a point where everything's just 100% perfect. Because I think y'all gonna think I'm crazy for saying that, but I think I look at perfection a different way. I look at perfection as ongoing. It doesn't just, you don't just reach perfection. That's it. Because if that's the point, when I reach perfection, then what the hell do I do next?
Right.
You know? So, yeah, just gotta talk and be willing to be open and be willing to be transparent and allow that other person to be transparent, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta allow that other person. You gotta know too what makes that person tick. Why they act like this? What happened? Why you like this? Because if you know that, then sometimes things won't seem so crazy when we get into it or when we have conversations because we understand this. The reason why this is happening right now is because of this, and I have to be loving and understanding. You know what I mean? And we can work through this together, and we both can become better. You know what I'm saying?
That's awesome. Go ahead, ma'am.
I miss my babe.
What's that pepperoni?
Was that pepperoni? Your back gonna turn into a pepperoni. Lord.
Yes, it was a pepperoni, and I was trying to break it up so you didn't see it.
I see that you.
Got him.
I see that you.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I love that we having this talk because we want our relationship to last, And it's
Mhm.
not only for our relationship, it's for others' relationships that, are struggling. And I feel like relationships these days, oh, scratch in the middle, please. I know. Back itching. So, but, mhm. So, relationships don't have the, idol no more, to look up to say, well, I want my relationship to last this long or whatever, because everybody like breaking up and then going somebody else and it's better to be with one person and share, you know, that time with that one person. Sometimes the person that you're with ain't the right one that you need to be with, and you need to, boop, boop, but not slap. I don't mean slap, but change up. And but as a relationship that do want to stay together, we need coaches, and I call y'all coaches because y'all been together longer. Because Shauna Davis, her husband's been together for 30 years, and yeah, off and on, and I think that it's so awesome. You don't hear of that anymore.
Yeah,
Whether
that's true.
it's a lesbian couple or a heterosexual couple, like you don't hear that. Like in the lesbian world, I haven't heard of a lesbian couple being together for 16 years. Have you?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
We out here.
I see now. You have broadened my horizon.
I like what Swoop said. That you can't never compare yours to somebody else's. It's good to have an example to know that things can work, but shoot, behind closed doors, just know that your ish is your ish, and see people don't
Mm-hmm.
broadcast their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So what you see sometimes is the work that's been put in. You may not know that at some point stuff was looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So you really can't compare because people only show you what they want you to see. That's in general. That's in friendships, relationships. Hell, the man who run the store down the street, they only show you what they feel comfortable with you seeing. And a lot of times relationships, they show you the part that's been worked out,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So yeah, you can't compare, but it is good. Like I said, it's good to have somebody to just be like, dang, if they made it through, understanding that people go through things that you may never know, then we can do it as well. And there's nothing wrong with like, talking to people you can trust. You can't
Mm.
talk to everybody because everybody, some people just they not good for talking to. And I don't
Haters.
who is that?
Mm.
Oh yeah, they haters and some of them just crazy. Like people just, I ain't gonna call nobody crazy, but some people just different, So
AJ.
yeah, but yeah, we think it's admirable to be called an example or somebody to look up to, but we
Mm-hmm.
also realize that hell, we're not perfect. You know what I mean? And
Right.
we want folk to understand that too because there. Like I say, I look at perfection a whole nother way. It's ongoing. It's a strive for. You working at it. If you're in a relationship that you understand how to work for it, you understand that what's meaningful about it, and you want it, and you're willing to work for it. To me, that's what makes that relationship perfect. It don't make it perfect because you know what I'm saying. Ain't nothing going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it kind of like I don't believe that. I don't believe nobody in a relationship and ain't nothing going wrong. Never. Cause I don't see how people can you when you be with your kid and your kid get on your damn nerves. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? Because everybody's different and everybody got their own stuff going on. So if you're trying to present to me that there's nothing ever wrong or has ever been wrong in your relationship
It's
and y'all
something wrong
just
with it.
100% all the time, I don't even want to talk to you because I don't believe you.
Right. Because every relationship is gonna have their ups and downs.
Yeah.
You know, ain't no, there's no such thing. Okay, I put it like this. I feel like everybody has the perfect relationship because it's perfect for them. You know, and uh, like you said, nobody knows what goes on behind closed doors. You know, and we don't. I look at y'all connection. You know, like y'all have like the most. Oh, I can't move.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have the most powerful connection. Like it is so amazing. And you do see the friendship, you know, it's just it's awesome, dude.
Thank you.
It's real awesome. And it's like I don't want I want to make it clear. I don't want your relationship. What I want is our relationship to get to its fullest potential for us.
I feel you.
There you go. I'm up here trying to find big words to use, knowing
Mm-mm.
that I don't even know no big words to use. I'm gonna
Make
just
them
use
up. I be making them up. Just make them up. Like some be real good as superlicious. What? You know what
super
I mean.
right, that part. Swoop there said that part. Like,
Make
yeah,
it up, man.
cause I see us going a long way.
Oh
I
yeah, me too.
like, oh my gosh, this woman right here.
I believe that too. Like from what I see, y'all seem pretty tight. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all
Mhm.
balance each other and like there's a lot of love there and a lot
Mhm.
of care. Um, so I see that too. I pray for that.
Yeah, definitely a lot of love.
A lot of love.
A lot of
Love.
love.
A lot.
A lot of love. Ow!
Oh, I am so
Oh my
sorry. I
gosh.
always do that.
What happened? You bumped
Deb in
your
the
head.
apple.
My hat. I'm sorry, baby. I am sorry.
Yeah, caught me again.
Wow.
Come on, man. You trying to put my out.
I'm sorry.
Mm,
Oh,
It
she
was
need her eye. Your eyes is part of what she loves. You gotta keep your
right,
eyes.
I keep on trying to
right.
mess them up.
But I feel like she's trying to take them out of the socket. Jesus.
I be forgetting I have a hat on.
Oh,
You okay? Can you see?
oh.
Don't
Yeah.
cry. Don't cry. Don't cry, queen.
No, this is gonna make it worse. It's just stinging a little bit. That's all. Ooh.
That was a
That was
love.
something. Hit you in the eye. Your eye look like it want to open, but it's kind of hard right now. That's what I'm doing. What are you laughing
I'm
at?
laughing at soup like me's laughy faces.
I'm sorry.
I know, you
I
right,
be
baby.
forgetting my hat to the front.
Right. It's okay. It's
And
okay.
I just got a haircut, and she hate when I hide my haircut. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I just like wearing a haircut. I mean, a hat.
Hey, what's the need of getting the haircut when you gonna cover
Cause they can see my sides and stuff in my edge. The back and everything don't matter.
it? Mm.
In the top don't matter. See, I don't never get it trimmed or anything. Now when I get those waves, I might, stop
You
wearing.
done went through 3 different
You
hairstyles.
gotta cut the rest of your hair off to get some wave.
No, you don't.
Mm-mm.
What you gonna do? Put a perm in it?
Mm-mm.
A
Mm-mm.
texturizer?
Mm.
Mm.
How you gonna get some wave?
No. But I've been seeing those dudes on TikTok do that. And then put the cap on it and then put the water on it. No, they put some stuff on in it. They brush it out, comb it all over, whatever, and then they put the cap on and put the water over it so I guess it can rinse off. And then they keep
That's
the
a
thing
wig.
up.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no wig.
It's a wig. It's $7.99 in the beauty supply store.
For real?
Swoop like me said she was laughing at, but that's what she loves about you. Yeah, Swoop, she like the line she trying to put out. I'm laughing because Queen act like she was finna lose her eye.
It's still burning, but it was touch and go there for a minute. Touch and go. Touch and go. Trying to put my eye out. What's wrong with you?
Swoop said crazy. I said, yeah, Swoop. I be scared to call people crazy because I be like, dang, they might think I'm crazy too. But yeah, they be crazy. I said it, Swoop like me.
Swoop like me.
Mm-hmm.
I like that name.
What?
Swoop like me.
Swoop like me? Oh, swoop like me.
Or what is it like? What is
Swoop.
in the car swoop? You half swoop.
What you mean, car swoop? I thought the car was skirt.
But her picture she is on a motorcycle, so you know. Swoop. I don't know.
Why can't the motorcycle be?
Swoop.
Maybe. Mm. Welcome to our live. How are you doing?
See, I said the
It's
job. It's a correct.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yeah, you was right.
Mm-hmm.
I want to drive a motorcycle. I haven't had a chance to
Ooh,
learn.
I don't want to drive. I mean, I don't want to ride on the back. Like I don't want to be the passenger because I seen so many people legs burn up on those pipe things. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to be the passenger. I might try to learn how to drive one, but I don't want to be the passenger.
Mm.
Unless it's those big ones.
She
That
said
move
she's
your
swooping in all of it. She's swooping on the bike, the 18 wheeler, the car, the bus. She is swooping. You better drive, Swoop like me.
Okay. You like
Oh, 18 wheeler, that's a big truck.
what?
She said she be swooping on a bike, 18 wheeler, a car, a bus.
No, exactly.
It ain't nothing.
Dang.
There's somewhere else. It ain't nothing.
No, that's like
You sitting
where?
on it? Oh, you sitting
No,
on it.
they in the car.
I'll get you.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah, I wanna learn how to ride. I be seeing a lot of there used to be a lot of motorcycle clubs down here.
Mm-hmm.
And every Sunday you would see them on the highway going to this certain spot south of Atlanta. I think that spot is now a Rite Aid or a CVS, but it used to be the motorcycle club, and I used to love it because they were all. It would be like, man, sometimes 50 of them, like 100 of them, 20 of them, like they'd be riding, and they look like they'd be having so much fun, and the different bikes were so
Right.
like awesome to see. Hmm.
I like the well, they got the you ever went to a car show?
Yeah.
I used to love going to the car show, seeing the different cars because they like They got the Chevy Gang. The Chevy Gang is
QT
like
Gang, yeah.
the Chevy Gang is like all what's them oh my god, Charger or something like that. What's the Impala?
What? A Dodge?
One of them is either the Chevy, ain't the Charger.
Dodge.
Just a Dodge.
What's that?
Camaros.
Camaros. Yeah, the Camaro. And everybody had their Camaro all decked out. This one girl had her Camaro decked out and all Hello Kitty. It was so pretty. I want her to sell me her car. It was so pretty. And it's just amazing how they just take over the highway.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they just take over the highway.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's back in the days when we used to see like cars like with cartoon stuff on it
Mm-hmm.
on MLK Day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little car show down here. It's like a little car show on Martin Luther King. They be showing their cars, but it's not like that no more. But back, they used to have hot Cheetos car.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have 8-ball cars down here. I haven't seen them in a while though.
Yeah, I guess they not in style no more. But there was like donks doing that.
Yeah.
Like Chevy donks doing that.
We had McDonald's, Hardee's when Hardee's was there. You remember when Hardee's was in Atlanta?
Yep.
It used to have Hardee's, Popeyes, Churches. Oh my god. And all of it be like so nice.
Oh, this not juicy. Oh, it's the pipe. I don't know why I thought it said Popeyes.
Well, tonight we're not gonna stay on here as long. Because
Oh, we had a good time. We broke in daylight last week, didn't we?
we sure did.
Almost. I had to sneak away. I had to come catch some Z's and come back.
Sleep on us, snoring and everything.
They was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I can't. I'm asleep."
She was snoring and
we stayed up till 4:00 in the morning.
It was 3.
3.
Yeah, it was about 3 something. I couldn't even hang. I was trying to hang though, y'all. I couldn't hang. Hey, son.
We couldn't even hang with ourselves.
Say hey to the people.
We tried. Oh my god! But it was so much fun.
That was the oldest. He said, "What's popping?"
Hi.
So the little deuces up there.
But yeah, it was so much fun, and we always enjoy doing a live, especially when it's with Random Heart Structure.
Oh, we love being on here. I know she gonna be like, "Man, what happened?" We love being on here.
Good. Like this was a good discussion.
Yes.
Yeah, and she would have loved it too.
Oh, she would have also loved it.
I know she would have had so much to add to it when it comes to it. I love first of all, I love the fact that I was able to learn from her. And I just love how she expresses things. Like if I could express things like she does, I would be in there. Like, give me a book, I can express it. But when it comes down to like just regular conversations, the way she just is able to like break things down and really articulate it is beautiful to me. And it teaches me so much. It's like she can say things that I want to say, but I didn't quite know how to say it, or I'd be like, oh yeah, that's it right there, you know. But
Right.
so she's yeah, we would have had a great time hearing from her, but there's gonna be some next time.
Most definitely, because like I said, like we gonna have questions, and uh,
What Tari doing? Tari, what you doing?
she talking about her muscles.
I said it looked like I had muscles.
You can have some muscles. I got one. Well, y'all see it? I gotta make it come. Y'all see it? If I do it upside down, can you see it?
Mm.
It's the one with onions in it, I think. Pickles, the one that got pickles. I'm sorry, y'all. He's hungry.
It's okay.
Just like me.
Look at you. You stay hungry.
I
Wait,
know.
what she was just eating some pepperoni?
I ain't gonna eat though, cause I ate enough for today.
So we gonna tell before we get off.
Ah, QT Gang Gang. I almost forgot.
Just know
What?
is in a few
I
weeks
see you, Swoop.
move into a new location.
Mm.
Moving to a new location in a different state.
Mm. So we want everybody to stay tuned and watch our videos so you know where we're moving and when. Because
Wait, do we need to have a conversation? Okay, okay.
so this is I'ma just say stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, because we might be coming to a city near you. Are you? Are you?
Or you.
You never know. Are you? Right there. Yeah, you right there smiling. Yeah, you.
We see you.
Uh-huh.
Pew, 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 pew. I
You
see you in
getting
those
there, you
comments, but
getting
I can't type nothing in the comments. I probably broke something, but I'm
there.
looking at everything that y'all typing. Swoop said she did.
Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. I know, y'all. At the tell it's this oh Jesus, I can't even get it out. Going on. But please tell Ty we love her. And for her to get some doggone rest. If not, she gonna get a knuckle sandwich.
I will tell her that.
A knuckle sandwich.
I'm gonna tell her that.
We love her. We need her to get her rest, her beauty rest. We need
Thank you.
her to, so we can love on her some more.
Yeah.
More love and more love and more love and more love.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
you
sleep
ask
back.
them to give you love and more love and more love and more love. Speaking of love, how are you doing?
Who, me?
Yeah, are you bouncing back from
Oh yeah, getting better every day. It's a journey, but I'm getting better. I'm feeling stronger. The main thing that I deal with now is a little bit of shortness of breath. But I spoke with a friend of mine, well, a neighbor, who she told me how I can kind of strengthen that. I think it's called a spirometer or something. I have to ask her again. She said I can just do exercises that will help strengthen my lungs again. Um, but no real complaint. I do get tired. We both do because it makes you really tired. Um, and I think the remedy to that is that we just really have to rest and just not be up trying to do things that we normally would. So, but yeah, I'm getting better. I'm appreciative that it's as good as it is because some people didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have those kind of like issues that way. So no real complaints, but I'm getting better. I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm taking my vitamins, vitamin D, vitamin C, elderberry. What else? Oh my God, a multi. What else? Um, Something else my brother got me taking, some zinc or something. What I'm taking it all, honey. Trying to get this immune ready. But yeah, I'm doing much better. And I'm so appreciative that I am. Oh yeah, sometimes you might get a headache, but they say it just takes a minute for all those symptoms to kind of go away. So you tease what to tease. We're working through it. Yeah, it's hard to sit down when you used to doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's just always, it feels like it's always something to do, and it is. There is always something to do, but I think we just gotta be like, look, not today. I'm about to chill out. Cause like I tell my students, whether we do it or not, whether we take care of ourselves or not, the days are gonna roll on with or without us. So we have to take care of our bodies. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Queen. You was gonna say something.
No, that was my train of thought.
What you barking
Um, but we do what's that gonna say? Lord Jesus.
Okay, thank you for letting me know that. I didn't know that. Thank you.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And it's great to meet you as well. Like I so enjoyed our conversation. Hope like me. Wait, what happened to what I do? Oh, I'm back. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that magnesium then. Cause I have some, I just haven't been taking it. Like I keep the magnesium is always in the house. For all you young folk who ain't had no COVID and who ain't had no aches and pains, honey, we be needing the D3, honey, for these
I need to dig it down. I need it right now, but I got so many aches and pains. I got my ankle, got my knees, got my back, got my neck, got my elbow.
got a lot.
It ain't even funny no more.
Look, I'm finna go to that old fashioned liniment. They used to smell up the house that my grandma used to use. And I was like, why has she got that stank stuff on? Because her shoulder was hurting.
Mm-hmm. But them old remedies, that's what we were gonna talk about.
Mm-hmm. That or what they say, whatever's wrong, take some castor oil.
Yeah, we just figured out. Remember, we said we couldn't figure out what the initial live was gonna be about, and we just figured it out.
What?
Home remedy.
That's what the initial live was gonna be about.
Uh-huh. That's what it was gonna be about initially at first,
Well,
but we forgot. But I'm glad we came up with this one. It wasn't meant for us to do that one.
yeah, that's
Meant
for
for
another
us
time.
to
Now, where are you
let
going?
it go.
That's all.
Right. I'm more happy that we did this. I know we just now. Oh Lord,
What is wrong?
but we just not figuring it out. But
Yeah, the stairs is moving. The dog keeps spinning around in front of me. I'm just trying to figure out all this movement. My dog has arthritis. And
Ooh.
he moves around, but he gets really super excited when our oldest son comes around. It's like he tries to do all this stuff. It's amazing.
Mhm.
Did y'all know they had pain pills for dogs?
Hmm?
Did y'all know they had pain pills for dogs?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Hey, pull your pants up, son. It's okay.
They got pain pills for dogs. Wow.
Dogs get two-faced.
They make it. Oh, wow.
Hey, Erica's nightmare.
Wow. Hey, Erica.
Especially when the dogs get surgery. They be in pain.
Well, yeah, they got anesthesia for that. But having, like, um, like money for they. I mean, oh my God. What am I talking about?
It's
When they
okay.
have pain pills for their pain.
They got everything for
Right.
dogs.
My dog show
I
up with some
didn't know
money.
dogs had allergies either.
They have everything that we have.
I was like,
I knew a dog that
wow.
had asthma.
Really? Imagine a dog with an asthma pump in their mouth. Come on,
And they get cancer. What? They get cancer.
Yeah. But we want to thank you, Mel, for running Heart Structure. Hold on, I ain't say it right. From running Heart Structure. Ooh, I love it. Oh,
Thank
thank
you.
you for coming and joining our live. It's always, 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 always. She cracking up. It's always,
Thanks for
always
having me.
an honor for y'all to come and bless our live with y'all
It's an honor to
appearance.
be here. Thank y'all for having us.
And thank you, Bud, for coming and sharing your knowledge.
Pew, pew,
And
pew, pew,
pew, pew, pew.
No, it's the 3 snaps up in a unicorn.
Wait, do it. We gotta do it. 3
pew.
snaps
Snap
up and a
the
unicorn.
unicorn.
It's like a rainbow.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to our live and sharing our love and wisdom and knowledge. We so much appreciate it.
Everybody who
Um,
came up.
yes, yes, yes.
Thank you,
Like
Bud and I. Thank you, Soup Like Me.
Erica Nightmare,
Thank you, Erica's Nightmare.
Shonda Davis,
Thank you, Shonda Davis.
and whoever came in here.
Did we miss
All
anyone?
okay there. All
Thank
okay.
you, QuTee Gang, for having us live and for having us all here and
You're welcome.
allowing us to share with you guys. It's
Anytime.
always wonderful. I look forward to Saturday evenings.
We do too. We was like, look, we gotta get back home because we going live.
Right.
Right.
Nice.
So next Saturday, I want to do a paint and sip next Saturday. So,
Mhm.
but I get your paintbrushes and get your canvases. We are all doing a paint and sip, and I want everyone on the panel. Everyone.
Well, all right.
Okay. So everyone, you if you want to be in the comments, you can still be in the comments. I'm not gonna be like,
She
You're
not
not
going
going to be
to
dominant. You're not
She
going to
not.
be dominant right now.
huh?
You're not going to be dominant right now.
Right.
Get on my nerves.
So I'm not gonna be. I'm trying to bring it down. But I do. We do. We want to do a paint and sip for Saturday. Next Saturday evening at 10 o'clock. It's gonna be original live time for QuTee Gang, and we would love for everybody to come and participate and have your wine and have your paintbrushes and your paint. And
Oh, can I pick the one?
sure, sure. And we're gonna have fun. We're gonna vibe together, love on each other,
Now,
and
what are
just
we painting? Are we painting our own, whatever we choose, or are we gonna have something, or is there like a theme?
It's a
no
freestyle thing.
freestyle painting.
Oh, I'm in there.
Freestyle painting. Whatever you feel like you want to paint, go ahead and just do it. But we're just all gonna do it together, you know.
Awesome, awesome,
Yeah. And then we're gonna show everyone our paintings, what our creations, what we came up with. So
cool.
I feel like it's gonna be awesome. I feel like it is. You know.
Me too.
Yeah.
So until next time, I am Queen.
And I am Tori.
And together we are QuTee.
And together we are QT Gang. Gang, gang, gang.
You were scared to say it.
Right.
No, I wasn't.
Look, she
I
had to
was
look at
too.
me.
I
No,
was
I
scared to say it
I'm
wasn't.
like,
too.
what are you looking at me
No, I wasn't.
for? But you can't find your house. Oh, okay. Yes, it's gonna be art jamming.
I'm about to
Yes,
come
we
through, fam.
are. Yes, we are. Isn't there a way we can play music without getting copyrighted?
Now
Play
y'all know
some.
I'm not the one to answer for that. Y'all have to. I do not know. I will get you copyrighted. But
We
unless
can.
Bud and I or somebody in the chat knows, we can ask Time.
I can sing for
Okay.
y'all. I'm just playing.
Sing, Tori.
Go ahead, bring the house down. Ty is my nickname from my dad. Wow. Um, that's swoop like me. Her nickname's Tyree too. Oh, y'all Tyree twins.
Tori.
All
Her name Tori. My name Tori.
right.
Period.
Period, boo. But we gonna get up out of here, y'all. And remember, what's that?
Oh, that's the link to.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Oh,
That's for Swoop Like Me.
got you. So, everybody, thank you again for coming. And remember, next Saturday will be paint and sip. I have your wine,
Paint and
and
sip and chip.
you know, and make sure you have your snacks too, cause you know you drinking on that wine, boy, Lou, you get hungry at the same time.
I already got some snacks.
Look, she already had her.
She got them pepperoni.
And Time, when you see this, we love you, and we hope you get well
Real well.
soon as possible. You know I'm gonna call you anyway,
Period.
and sing your lullaby in the morning, cause right now
She
you,
good right now.
yeah, you good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
we gonna hit you up in the morning, and we love you. We love
She
you,
love y'all right back. We love y'all.
Good night.
All right, I'm about to visit some family.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All
Night
right.
night.